So the Alabaster Jar Project, which is kind of a unique name, and I can go into that if you're interested, but essentially I'm one of the founding board members, right? So there was 4 of us and now there's 5 of us on the board. And really that's the whole staff as well. So we're a very small team. But what we do is we realized that there was a need in San Diego for a safe place, a nurturing and a rehabilitative place for women who have been affected by human trafficking to come and to live. And, because we realized, okay, there's this issue. It's very invisible. It's called human trafficking. People think really weird things about it. They think like, oh, people prostitute themselves and it's their choice, and that's completely not true. Or they think of like Liam Neeson and like the Taken movies, right? So it's kind of 2 extremes. The truth and the reality is that it's something that happens every day, everywhere all around the world. But San Diego is actually, in the United States, it's the 8th largest city for human trafficking activities. Yeah, so it's like people don't know that. And like I said, it's invisible. It's happening kind of behind the scenes. Like, it's something that it's almost like faux pas to talk about. But in any case, a lot of the government, or the local government and the police force and folks were saying, okay, we see the issues, but we don't have a way to take care of women who are affected by this and who may, want to exit that lifestyle, like get out somehow. Even if we go in and we do a sting or whatever, like we uncover this activity, what do we do with the women, right? Like, where do we take them? There's no beds, there's no housing options, there's no real solution. So we said, what if we, as a small team, were able to provide some more housing for these women? And not just housing, not just a bed, but like a safe, warm, nurturing environment where they're able to heal and to grow and to really, really escape a lifestyle of abuse that they may have been in for a really long time. So we've got the resource center where we have, like an emergency care setup or emergency like needs or resources. So like food, clothing, baby supplies, whatever it may be that, if a woman is coming out and it's like immediately she needs something, they can come to the resource center. There's also therapy and yoga and like things along those lines. The second thing is transitional housing, where if a woman maybe she's been affected by trafficking, but she doesn't need like a full program, she could go to transitional housing where we're still assisting, but she can maybe take classes or she has a job or something so she can support herself as well. She just needs a little bit more assistance. And the third level is a house that we just opened. So a full-time residential program for up to 6 women at a time to permanently live in a place, or I shouldn't say permanently, but for a year or 2, however long it may take for their journey to kind of then hopefully move on to transitional housing. So that's what Alabaster Jar is.